All right, hello there. Today we're going to be looking into the concept of the sunk cost fallacy. So we'll look at how it leads us as well as businesses to making inefficient decisions, and then we'll use a real world example to clarify. And we'll also try to tie in some economics concepts that we've already learned. So to start, what is the sunk cost fallacy? Well, let's define it. A sunken cost is an investment, like time or money, that we simply can't get back. And a fallacy can be thought of as a failure in reasoning. So add them up. We get a failure in reasoning because of an unrecoverable investment. It's logically basing your current decisions off of previous choices to mentally justify those investments, even when you would be better off without considering them. Think of it this way. Sunk costs make us treat past investments like they still have value, even when they don't really help us move forwards. We all remember in 2023 when you went to see Barbie in theaters, and halfway through you realized that you should have seen Oppenheimer instead. But you chose to stay, partly because of Margot Robbie or maybe Ryan Gosling, but mainly because you need to justify the ticket price that you just spent for Cineplex. Let's think of another real-world example, and this will help us put it into perspective. If you're a senior citizen like me, you might remember Blockbuster, a company that had the chance to purchase Netflix, but declined and continued heavy investment into physical locations, despite trends suggesting a rise in popularity of streaming platforms. Their heavy investments in physical locations led them to double down, missing the opportunity of a lifetime because of their past investments, which ultimately led to their bankruptcy in 2010. So think of it in terms of opportunity cost, which is what you miss out on when you make a decision. The opportunity cost of Blockbuster sticking with its physical locations was the downfall of their company and the chance to own a now $473 billion company. From an economic angle, the sunk cost fallacy causes what we call a misallocation of resources. This happens when resources like money or time get stuck in uses that don't offer the best returns. And us genius economics 101 students refer to the outcome as deadweight loss, which just means the potential value is lost because resources are locked into poor uses, which we want to avoid at all costs. So in the end, how do we avoid the sunk cost fallacy? Well, the first step is recognizing that sunk costs are already gone. They shouldn't impact new decisions. Instead, you should be focusing on expected utility, which is the benefit you expect from the choices you're making now and going forwards. Ignoring sunk costs is essential because it allows us to make decisions based on future potential rather than past investments that can't be recovered. So focus instead on the expected benefits and try to allocate your time, money, and resources more effectively towards options that bring real value. To summarize, quit looking in the rearview mirror, cut your losses, and move on.